Hello everybody. I have a quick video today about some useful tools and whatnot when it comes to drawing. All the tools that you should have if you are going to be doing a lot of graphite drawing. So let's first start off with erasers. So it's good to have a kneaded eraser. This is just a piece of one. I don't know where I have a full kneaded eraser. Somewhere around here. They're really good to use if you want to like pull graphite away. They work best just by dabbing, pulling the graphite up just like that. Another good eraser to have is a vinyl eraser or plastic eraser. Those usually erase really nice. Picks up a lot of graphite. And other erasers include the pencil cap eraser and the eraser pencil. I like using those for like this for creating clouds, and then this for actually working on the highlights of the clouds. Some other tools are blending stumps. Great for blending, creating clouds, whatnot. Kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, they're great for blending. If you're blending a really large area like a sky, you might want to use a napkin. These are definitely better for your smaller areas that you're trying to blend, or perfect for clouds because your individual components of the clouds, you might want to blend with a blending stump rather than a napkin. If you use a napkin, it might overblend. And then pencils, there's so many different kinds of pencils. I like using these sketch pencils from Daler and Rowney. They're the Simply line of Daler and Rowney sketching pencils, and they're pretty good. Pencils, really, the quality of pencils, well, they do vary, but I mean, you can get the job done with these. Another thing I like to use is woodless graphite. I like to sharpen, like one of the techniques I like to do is sharpen the pencil over the page so you get the graphite filings onto the graphite powder onto the page, and you just take a napkin and tone the paper for like the sky or the background or whatever you're trying to do. Another useful tool is a dusting brush. Let's say you do a lot of heavy erasing, you're gonna have eraser filings, and that just brushes it away. It doesn't really do much to the graphite. You can also do that to smooth out a drawing a little bit. If you don't want to use like a napkin, you can just do that, just kind of smooth it, or even just wisp it a little bit, maybe, I don't know, something like that. A ruler is a good tool if you want to do some straight lines. I don't think there's really much else. Another good pencil to have is a technical pencil. Those are really nice and heavy, give a lot of weight to it, and you can find these at Michael's or at Staples, and I think you can also find the refills for them at both locations as well. So yeah, those are just some basic drawing supplies that you would need if you're doing any landscape drawings or any kind of drawings really with graphite. Another good brand of pencils that you can have are the Staedtler, which is the same brand as this. The Staedtler Mars Lumograph pencils are excellent pencils. Even the Prismacolor turquoise casing pencils. They're called turquoise because their casing is turquoise color. But Prismacolor, those are a good brand of pencils to use as well. So yeah, those are just some basic drawing tools that you would need, and honestly, you really only need the basic sketch pencils if you're just starting out. I mean, they work just about the same. It's also good to have a woodless graphite. You can probably find those at Michael's and some other art shops. Dusting brush, I think you can also find at Michael's, I believe. I think I've seen it there, but I'm not too sure. There's also other art stores like Hobby Lobby and AC Moore. Of course, the closest ones to here are like in the mall, in the mall down in Holyoke. Yeah, that's about an hour, a little more than an hour away. So yeah, so just some basic tools. to get you started. And like I said, you can find just about all the stuff at Michael's. If you have a Michael's near you, or any other art shop. All right, so that's it for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I also have my own website. You can also follow me on DeviantArt. I will leave the links in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Can't forget the pencil sharpener. Don't ever forget the pencil sharpener, because if you do and you have to sharpen your pencil, you're not going to be able to sharpen your pencil. You can also use a knife too, or a block of sandpaper, paper blocks. Yeah.